win on an 8-2 run off the tip. They came on extremely strong as the quarter was winding down, nailing all 6 of their last field goal attempts. Thanks for joining us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Nice game. What a performance by James Harden.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Harden at the 2 with Harris at small forward. Hayes is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Campazzo in at the point guard position. Here's Campazzo. He's got 6. The 3, here's Harris. Knocks it down from distance. Harris has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Something we do not always talk about is that Joe Harris is not just a shooter. Even though he doesn't rack up huge assist totals, this guy's a solid passer. He competes on the defensive end, and he can actually put it on the deck.
Here's Hayes. Second shot opportunity, and a nice finish on the layup.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Here's James. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Hangs, and Ball with the layup. Ball's got 10 points. And what is it specifically that makes Harris a good playmaker, Doris?
I think it's probably his IQ, the fact that he can see a play develop before it really gets to a position where most guys see it. He has a great feel for where his teammates are, and he knows how to hit them in their favorite spots.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Porzingis has checked in for Gobert. Paul George comes in for James, and Ben Simmons subbed in for Ball. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Claxton, he's checked in for Hayes. Perry comes in for Durant. Harris is checked in for Harris. And it's Shamet in for James Harden. Here's George. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. Give him 8 points now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Claxton. A minute 15 left to play in the third. Here's Shamet, defended by Brown. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
George, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And the foul on Ben Simmons. That'll be a second foul of the game. Frazier, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Durant comes in for Harris.
Now into the lineup for the Nets.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
That's about positioning and length, and Kevin Durant gets up and is ready for the throwdown.
Ooh, Durant with a steal. And now the Nets on the break. Here's Shamet, defended by Brown. Pass to Durant. Hauled in by Brown. For Los Angeles, they've gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. Here's George. That one falls. George has got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, Paul George has been cooking all night. The defense has nothing for him right now.
There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Durant. George defending. Here's Campazzo. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Shamet. Shot clock at 6. On the take. And Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Brown. He has 7. With 4 on the clock. Here's George. He gets it in there. George has got 14 points for the game.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Paul George. And it's James in at the small forward position. That's the Laker 5. Now Los Angeles with it. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. That'll be their second of a 5-game stretch at home. Harris outside. Pass to Harden. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's George. And George with the jam.
And this is what we've come to expect from Russell Westbrook. Yes, he can be an explosive scorer, but if his teammate is open, he will put it on time and on target.
Westbrook against Harden. Outside Durant. And the aesthetic of the game, Doris, something us aficionados think about. What are some of the prettiest shots in basketball, in your opinion?
BA, I'm going to tell you the shot that is revolutionizing the game, because NBA players today are as skilled or perhaps more skilled than they have ever been. And the defining separation of the modern NBA is the ability of guys to shoot shots off the dribble, whether from range or in particular from three-point ability. They are starting to flourish across the league, and it's changing how NBA basketball is played.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
And the Nets call time here.
And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season and still producing at an MVP level.
And the Lakers with some changes. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Brown comes in for Paul George. And it's John Wall in for Westbrook. And the Nets also making a change. Campazzo's checked in. Takes one from 10 feet. That shot missing. Now the Lakers take it the other way. What's incredible for LeBron is not just how good he is at his age, but the mileage on his body grade.
So true, BA. I mean, just 3 players in NBA history have exceeded 60,000 minutes played, including the playoffs. That's Kareem, Karl Malone, and the one and only LeBron James.
Here's Harden. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Left side, Brown. Hits the close-range jumper.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game. A full line change here for Brooklyn.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
The Lakers on D. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Lakers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what would be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Paul George.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Jackson finds Horford. Here's Watanabe. Here's Frazier. Soft touch off the glass.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
32 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's James. A shot from the mid-range. Horford pulls it in.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Here's Watanabe. Out to Horford. Pass to Jackson. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Rudy, you guys came to play tonight. Can you talk about the motivation right from the opening tip?
I just wanted to have a good defensive game, come out ready and make sure we communicate.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.